So what is a psychotic break? A psychotic break is generally an episode of psychosis when a person loses touch with reality. Psychotic and psychosis both mean having symptoms like hallucinations or delusions that aren't connected to reality. A psychotic break most commonly leads to schizophrenia, schizoaffective, or bipolar disorder, but it can also happen in people with depression, including postpartum depression, some personality disorders like delusional disorder, and during substance use disorders as substance-induced psychoses. But it can happen in people who never become mentally ill. Usually those people are said to be at risk for a mental illness, and they should avoid all illicit drugs. People can have one psychotic break or many psychotic breaks across their lifetime. For me, I had one long psychotic break that lasted 10 years until I found myself in the back of an ambulance on the way to the hospital after complaining about corruption, dirty cops, and terrorists at the local police station. I've chronicled all my experiences over that 10-year period in the first draft of my memoir. I've covered things like hearing my first voice, seeing my first vision, at times believing I worked for the mafia, other times having run-ins with the actual mafia, and times being followed by police when I was on drugs and my girlfriend was a mule who transported drugs. Right now I'm doing okay. I've been hearing a lot of whispers that I've had a reality test, and for the most part they're not real. I'm kind of scared to tell my prescriber because I don't want to go through any med changes, so I'm just going to ride it out and hope the voices go away on their own. From speaking to people on the internet, specifically on schizophrenia.com, I've learned that most people were scared during the psychotic break. They were frightened by other people and they heard voices, and they didn't know why. For me, I was depressed during my psychotic break. I worked in a cheap motel, and I used to say over and over in my head that I had a college degree, but I was only able to barely scrape by. So what was your psychotic break like? Were you scared? Were you living on the streets? How did you get by? Leave your answers in the comments below. Just a quick update, my sister just finished the final draft of her book on the commercialization of the fishing industry, and soon she'll be ready to help me edit the second draft of my memoir. I expect the second draft to take about a year to write. Thanks for watching and have a great day.